I bet you didn't know how much more there is to Seoul beyond the tourist spots. Hey everyone, remember that time I went to Korea? Well, guess what? I went back. That's right, I just couldn't resist the allure of kimchi pancakes and K-pop for too long. This time around, I was determined to dig a little deeper, to uncover the hidden gems beneath the surface of this vibrant country. My first trip was a whirlwind of tourist hotspots, and don't get me wrong, I loved every minute of it. But this time, I was craving something more. I wanted to experience Korea like a local, to get lost in the back streets and find those hidden treasures that only true explorers stumble upon. So I packed my bags, brushed up on my Korean, which, let's be honest, was still pretty much limited to Annyeonghaseyo, and hopped on a plane to Seoul. I was ready for anything. Well, almost anything. More on that later. As the plane touched down and I stepped onto Korean soil once again, a wave of excitement washed over me. I was back. And this time, I was ready to really experience all that Korea had to offer. This trip was different. It wasn't just about checking off landmarks on a list. It was about immersing myself in the culture, connecting with the people, and creating memories that would last a lifetime. And let me tell you, Korea did not disappoint. Get ready for some hilarious stories, heartwarming encounters, and maybe even a little bit of singing and dancing along the way. Now I know what you're thinking. Ellen, you're a celebrity. You probably had a fancy tour guide and a VIP pass to everything. And while it's true that I may have snapped a selfie or two with some very excited locals, this trip was all about getting off the beaten path. Sure, I visited the iconic Gyeongbokgung Palace again. You can't go to Seoul without marveling at its grandeur. But this time, I also stumbled upon a charming little tea house tucked away in the Bukchon Hanak village. I'm talking about the kind of place where time seems to stand still, where you can sip on fragrant tea and just breathe in the tranquility. Then there was the time I decided to explore the Iwa Mural Village. Picture this: colorful murals covering every inch of the buildings, whimsical sculptures peeking out from unexpected corners, and me trying to navigate the steep winding streets without tripping over my own 2 feet. Let's just say my sense of balance was put to the test, but it was worth it. The art was incredible, the atmosphere was electric, and I even managed to find a hidden cafe with the most delicious honey bread I've ever tasted. One of the things that fascinates me most about Korea is the way it effortlessly blends tradition and modernity. Ancient temples stand tall amidst towering skyscrapers, and the latest K-pop hits blast from speakers in centuries-old markets. It's a captivating juxtaposition that creates a truly unique atmosphere. During my trip, I had the opportunity to witness this harmonious blend firsthand. I visited the Yeogyesa Temple, a serene oasis in the heart of bustling Seoul. The scent of incense filled the air as monks chanted ancient sutras, their voices echoing through the ornate halls. It was a truly humbling experience. But just a stone's throw away from this tranquil temple, I found myself in the midst of the Myeongdong shopping district, a vibrant hub of fashion, technology, and street food. I couldn't resist indulging in some retail therapy, picking up a few K-beauty products and a pair of those adorable socks with animal faces on them. Hey, a girl's gotta treat herself! Of course, no trip back to a place you love is complete without revisiting some old haunts. Remember that time I tried to make kimchi on my first trip to Korea? Well, I just had to go back to that same market and see if my kimchi making skills had improved. Spoiler alert, they hadn't. But hey, it's all about the experience, right? I also made sure to stop by the Seoul Tower again. The views from up there are simply breathtaking, and I couldn't resist the opportunity to add another lovelock to the fence with Portia. This time, I even managed to find the one I put up last time. It was a sweet reminder of my previous adventure and a testament to the enduring power of love and superglue. Section 5, A Taste of Korea, Culinary Delights and Mishaps. Let's be real, folks. One of the main reasons I go anywhere is for the food. And let me tell you, Korea does not disappoint in the culinary department. From the savory goodness of Korean barbecue to the spicy kick of kimchi jjigae, my taste buds were on a wild ride. This time, I was determined to be more adventurous with my food choices. I even tried sanakji, which, for those of you who don't know, is live octopus. Yes, you heard that right, live octopus? I'm not gonna lie, it was a bit of a challenge. Those tentacles have a mind of their own, but I managed to conquer my fear and chew thoroughly, and I'm happy to report that I survived to tell the tale. Section 6, Language of laughter, bridging the communication gap. Now, I wouldn't be Ellen if I didn't find myself in a few humorous situations due to the language barrier. But you know what? That's all part of the fun. One particularly memorable experience involved me trying to order a simple cup of coffee. Let's just say that my attempt at pronouncing Americano was met with a lot of confused looks and a few giggles. In the end, I resorted to pointing at the menu and flashing a thumbs up. Hey, whatever works, right? But even though we didn't always understand each other's words, I found that laughter truly is a universal language. Whether I was attempting to sing along to K-pop songs with a group of enthusiastic teenagers, or trying to explain the concept of a talk show to a curious ajumma, a respectful term for an older woman in Korea, there was always a sense of warmth and connection that transcended language. Section 7. Finding my soul, personal growth and reflection. Traveling to a foreign country isn't just about seeing new places and trying new foods. It's also about stepping outside of your comfort zone, challenging your perspectives, and discovering new things about yourself. And let me tell you, my second trip to Korea was a journey of self-discovery in more ways than one. I learned that I'm braver than I thought I was, Sanakji anyone, more adaptable than I give myself credit for, and always up for a good laugh, even when I'm the butt of the joke. I realized that true connection can exist even when words fail, and that sometimes the most meaningful experiences are the ones we least. Section 8. Dreams do come true. The anticipation of meeting BTS. Okay, I know what you're really here for. Let's talk about BTS. As many of you know, I'm a huge fan of these talented young men. Their music, their message, their dance moves, what's not to love? So, when the opportunity arose to meet them during my trip to Korea, let's just say I may have done a little happy dance. Okay, maybe a big happy dance. I'm talking full-on Ellen dance party. The days leading up to the meeting were filled with a mixture of excitement and nervous anticipation. I even practiced my Korean, hoping to impress them with a phrase or two beyond Annyeonghaseyo. I imagined all the questions I wanted to ask them, the stories I wanted to share. Would they be as kind and genuine in person as they seemed on screen? I couldn't wait to find out. Section 9. A moment in time, the unforgettable encounter with BTS. And then the moment arrived. I walked into the room, and there they were. RM, Jin, Suga, J-Hope, Jimin, V, and Jungkook, in all their glory. It felt surreal, like stepping into a dream. But as soon as they greeted me with warm smiles and a chorus of "Hello, Ellen," I felt completely at ease. We talked, we laughed, we even danced a little. Okay, maybe they danced, and I attempted to keep up. They were everything I hoped they would be and more. Humble, down to earth, and incredibly grateful for their fans. We connected on so many levels, sharing stories about our lives, our passions, and our love for music. They even taught me a few of their signature dance moves. Let's just say I won't be quitting my day job anytime soon, but it was a blast trying. Section 10. Post-concert high, the echoes of Annyeonghaseyo. Leaving Korea was bittersweet, especially after such an unforgettable encounter. As I boarded the plane, my head was still buzzing with the echoes of Annyeonghaseyo and the memory of BTS's infectious energy. I knew I was taking a piece of Korea home with me, a piece that would forever hold a special place in my heart. The trip had been everything I hoped for and more. I had explored hidden gems, embraced cultural differences, and even faced my fear of live octopus. Okay, maybe not faced, but I definitely ate it. I had connected with the people, the culture, and most importantly, with myself. A bittersweet farewell. So, until next time, Korea, thank you for the memories, the laughter, and the kimchi. Thank you for reminding me of the beauty of human connection, the importance of embracing new experiences, and the power of a really good K-pop song. I can't wait to see what adventures await me on my next visit. Until then, I'll be brushing up on my Korean, practicing my dance moves, and counting down the days until I can say Annyeonghaseyo once again. Thank you for joining me on this incredible journey. If you enjoyed this adventure, don't forget to subscribe and follow for more exciting travels and hidden gems. See you in the next one.